Ooh, we got
TikTok.
all of the stuffs today.
Listen, everybody who is watching us, I got to tell you this before we start our segment. We have a show November 21st at 333 Lounge in Brooklyn, New York. If you are anywhere in the tri-state area, please make it your duty to come meet, greet, and be a part of our first ever live show. There are no tickets that will be sold at the door. So you see the link in our bio, click it, and get your ticket. It's $25.
Get your
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was pretty good, wasn't it?
bars.
What's up, YouTube?
Hey, YouTube. Make
Hey,
sure y'all
YouTube
get your
back.
ticket.
Over here.
Ticket before you click
What do you
it.
think they came up with the name of YouTube? Like what? Like YouTube?
Listen,
Like
y'all,
YouTube.
you don't even got to be from the tri-state area. Catch a flight.
ooh.
Catch a
I
flight.
agree. Catch a flight.
Yeah, like come on,
It's gonna be
man.
lit.
We've been doing this for 5 years, right? 5 years and counting.
Talk
And this
about
is our first live show.
it.
If you've been a supporter from day one, or shit, from yesterday was your first day, make it your duty to come
Before I even
as he
got
twirls
here.
the thing.
Oh. Anyway, so guys, first of all, we already did the first of all, but welcome to Eight at the Table. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all sign up for our memberships, especially on YouTube, so y'all can get the slick cuts that everybody don't see. I know a bunch of y'all was talking shit in the comments about me, about old boy, me being mad at him. First of all, you can catch all of the uncut stuff on the membership subscription. So hit that up. Don't forget about our live show. What else we got? We got Date Box. Don't forget about Date Box.
Membership.
What else?
So many.
Yeah,
ways.
get you a
Yeah.
hoodie.
Hoodie.
Yeah, we got mad merch.
Cold.
So many. Yeah, you're right. So many ways to support us.
Temperatures
We
dropping.
appreciate it. That's how we keep bringing y'all content. So let's get this thing started. What's the story you were talking about with the woman? Wait, the NBA player.
Yes.
Who
His
blew
wife.
all his money, and then his
yes.
wife made an OnlyFans or something.
I believe that
Oh shit.
found out that his wife
Mhm.
had an OnlyFans, and he's not happy about it. And I believe that her take is we needed money, and she was from that lifestyle before they met.
What was she?
I thought
Oh, she was.
Professionally,
I
what
believe
did
she
she
was
do?
an escort.
perhaps an escort
Okay.
or adult film actress. She was that.
Wait, was she really?
She was in the porn
Yeah,
industry.
she was in.
She was a porn star?
Yeah.
Yo, dudes be stupid. Go
It was an
ahead.
adult film.
He's just a lame. He should be mad at himself. Go ahead, continue.
So the
I didn't
question
even know this.
pose to you is
Mm-mm.
is she wrong? And what are
Mm-mm.
your thoughts on finding out
Um,
your significant other or husband has an OnlyFans behind your back?
I think
Imagine
just
that.
like my very first thought is what happened to the original money? Like, why are you resorting to OnlyFans?
You
I
know
need
he's-
to
he's a-
know.
He's a retired NBA player.
You know
so
how they
I'm
go.
Sure
And he
that
ran through his money.
You know how they do it.
all
most
of it?
likely, yeah.
So he
And
ran.
if she was
so
there, they probably ran through it together.
so he ran through their money.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say they, because they're married.
Because
So yeah. So
yeah.
they ran through their money.
mhm. Bills got tight.
Bills got tight. I assume
The house
She
looked pretty
said- she
decent.
said-
there's nothing
I
coming in.
Want to play superhero.
It wasn't a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, it was a
It was-
pretty decent
it was
house.
An NBA player's house.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the bills got tight.
I don't know.
She had to make ends meet.
Doing it and not saying anything to your partner is
It's
kind of
shifty.
shady. Yeah.
Mhm, it is shifty.
But I
Married,
also
too.
believe that, I mean, it costs to live. Like, I mean, they're not going to be at that house that much longer if the OnlyFans don't pop off or if somebody don't start making some kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand why she decided to do it, but in a marriage or just like in a partnership, if you're with somebody, I think that you should at least tell them what you're trying to do. Maybe not ask their permission, be like, look, these bills is on us and I'm finna do this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if he has a problem, like, cool, you go get the money.
Even though he's been getting the money for the past however
yeah, but
long.
now that the money is gone, do we have any solutions as
Right.
to how we're going to keep up this lifestyle?
no
How we going to
solution.
pay the rent? So you can't just say like, okay, well, he brought in the money, all the money that's now gone. Like it's gone now. So we can't keep talking about the money we had. We
Right.
got to talk about how We
what we
gonna
doing
keep
now.
living.
Yeah.
Like,
So get on OnlyFans and pop that.
no, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying
In
like
secret.
No, but you have
That's
to
not
think
what I'm
about
saying.
Okay, let's give it more context. Her previous, like her profession, she was a adult film star. So if that's what you did before you married this man and had money, I mean, what are your other skills?
yeah, well,
It
that's
seems
what
like
she knows.
That's your skill set. So
Just to be a
So she
thought.
didn't pick up any skill set for as long as they've been married.
must not.
Aside from that,
You know, he didn't make that. He didn't make that an obligation.
Did he pick up another skill set?
dribbling.
Yeah, did he pick up another skill set?
After
He
basketball.
yeah. After his professional careers, did he pick up another skill set?
That's probably why they
Most
sat
likely
around
not.
blowing the money.
He should have got him another skill set.
Or he should have got OnlyFans. 2 OnlyFans households.
Killing.
Now here's my thing, right? If the woman did the OnlyFans account or had an OnlyFans account without her husband knowing, and she never came from that life,
Totally different.
utmost disrespect, leave her, never trust her, go about your way, right? Now, if you knew,
Thank you.
this is I want everybody, because I said this on A the Table before. I'm gonna say it again for all you hard-headed people out there.
Okay.
If you knew, specifically men, if you knew that your girl was a thought, she was outside, she was selling her body or selling sex in some way, shape, or form, do not get upset when she resorts to what she knows best when times get rough. That's what you decided to marry. That's what you decide to live with and possibly even procreate with. What you need to do is go in the mirror and look at yourself and be like, am I really Bozo the Clown to think that somebody would not do what they only know how to do?
Okay.
Right? That's what I think you need to do, is you need to have accountability on the person that you chose. And if you chose somebody who already displayed the actions that you don't like, don't get mad if you don't keep the money up and they resort to being who they were. That's very simple. Joe.
That's his name, right?
Joe something. Like,
Joe.
pissed me off. I didn't even know that because I was ready to go to bat for him. I came here like, what? Yo, nah, we're not doing that. Then I realized that she was a ex-thought. Like, yo, you just...
Well,
I'm sorry.
not a thought. She was an adult film star.
Whatever. An ex-sex worker. Okay.
So
I won't argue.
um, your husband decides that
He starts slinging dick. Yeah.
decides that he's trying to go back to the life, and when you met him, he was an escort, or he was a sex worker, or he was a porn star, and then he hasn't done it for a multitude of years because you guys have been good, and you guys fall on hard times. Are you gonna be upset that he's back to his old
I
ways?
feel like you asking me because I feel like you think I was sticking up for her, and I wasn't. I
No,
just
I'm
want to
asking-
make. I
I'm
just want to
asking
make that
from-
clear.
from like a woman's point of view. 'cause
And I,
He's just
It
flipping the
would-
script.
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah, and it wouldn't be okay for me
Why?
because one, I wouldn't be okay with dating someone in that profession anyway. Like I wouldn't have picked nobody up doing that. So I would have to think to myself that this is always going to be something that they can resort back to, just like how you were saying. So first of all, can you really even be mad? You should be mad at yourself, right? You really should. This is the choices you made. I wouldn't have made no choice like that. So I would be mad if this was my
The
situation.
man you met had OnlyFans.
No,
Can I?
Absolutely.
Wait a minute,
I
guys.
wouldn't even have dated you if you got OnlyFans. Like we can't talk.
I wish I was allowed to go like sling some dick for some cash. My girl would be cool with it.
How much followers you got?
Nah. I need the premier customers, like, you know, the politician chicks. Like,
So let's just flip the script just a little bit. Let's say your husband was a drug dealer. He stepped away from the life. He, took the illegal money, washed it, got it into some legal businesses. Times are hard because he doesn't necessarily run these businesses. He fronts the money for them, and someone else runs them. So skill set, a new skill set is kind of questionable, So would you go back? I mean, would you mind if he went back to that lifestyle?
I
You
would.
better say no, because you won't take OnlyFans, but you'll take a drug dealer.
No, well, That to me only depends. Did I meet you a drug dealer already, or did I meet you as a reformed drug dealer?
Literally same scenario.
You met a reformed drug dealer.
Replace
No, you
adult
met a
film
drug
star with
dealer.
drug dealer.
You met a drug dealer,
Who told you his plans on changing?
Right.
And
and you took them dinners too. No, you took them dinners.
Well, I'm
you
just
opened the
gonna be
door.
real honest. It's not that.
Sad?
It's it's not that uncommon for Brooklyn chick to date date a drug dealer. They're everywhere. So I'm just saying that is a more likely scenario.
So would you do it?
Realistic. That's a more realistic scenario, but I would still have a problem with them resorting back to drug dealing had times got tough. One, especially if you were reformed and you use the illegal money to front actual businesses. So it's just like, let's figure out some real shit. Like, let's not go and go back to the illegal shit that you was doing.
No,
however
but he
much.
did it without telling you. That's the thing. Literally exact same fact pattern. Just
Oh yeah, so same thing. I would be mad because you could I feel
Would you
like
stay?
it would.
Would you be with him to begin with? You knew he was a drug dealer.
Yes.
I feel like
No,
you.
what about that?
No. That wasn't even the
I started
question.
with the OnlyFans, you said no.
That's what he's saying.
He's a drug
Oh,
dealer,
okay,
and now
okay.
you're
Said
saying,
yes.
"Oh, that's different. I'm from Brooklyn."
I did say that, but you have to lie to me. Don't
You have to lie.
don't tell me. Yeah, don't tell me until I'm in love already. Until I like you.
Y'all never want the truth. Boy. Go ahead.
She's like, don't tell me until the cops are at my door.
Basically. Go ahead.
Yo, C is
I mean-
definitely
Cool.
Ask
Slinging
somebody else
dick?
some
No.
questions.
she's
Ask
definitely
somebody else some questions. Cause I don't want no nigga slinging dick on the internet.
So is it because you feel so are you saying somebody resorting to some type of sex work versus doing something that's illegal and harming people
In their community.
in their community
Y'all questioning my morals?
No, I'm not questioning your morals. I'm just saying like
Cause it's not me that's doing it.
We're definitely not questioning your morals. We're just trying to add color.
We'll swing it to Aaron.
so you would
Oh, no, I
just
said I would have a problem.
But no, I'm saying, would you date the drug dealer, though?
Oh, no.
what?
No.
Not dating the drug
Just
dealer.
out the gate, no.
Or OnlyFans, neither.
No.
All right, so
Just
How about this, Amanda?
only and single.
Wait, can we cut?
Would you date the
everything?
scammer?
I will not date the drug dealer.
I just don't want that to blow back on me. Like,
Yo.
like, oh, you knew he was. No, I didn't know.
Right? That's
Like,
You
no.
knew he was running a Ponzi scheme.
Exactly. And then now they gonna come and seize all my shit. No, don't have me caught up in no.
Okay,
foolishness
don't be
like
don't be like no like huge drug lord or nothing.
Not
If
huge.
you gotta sell,
Just enough money.
if you gotta sell a few dimes,
No, no. If you're gonna be selling drugs,
Okay.
sell drugs.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't be coming over here
Okay, El
selling me
Chapo.
apes.
I don't want to be married to no corner boy.
Oh
Like,
shit.
I look like
A panhandler.
Yeah. If you gonna be selling drugs, like if you're gonna take the risk, don't take like you're gonna get the same result.
Yeah.
So
What's
it's
the
like-
difference between 5 and 10 years?
Exactly.
I was like, wait, are we all same page? But nah, like
I mean, when you talk about selling keys, it's different. Like
Yeah. And it's gonna be
keys or dick.
Y'all going away forever.
What do you want him to sell? Keys or dick?
No, but listen, when you think about it, if you're a drug lord, it's gonna be you're gonna be crossing interstate lines, blah 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 blah. It's gonna be federal, right?
Yep. Federal.
Versus you being a corner boy and doing state time.
Yeah,
Hell no.
because you got caught and sent municipal and then county.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
you,
Aaron, don't you get charged for like every state, every state you cross charges you?
I
Something
wanna
like that.
say,
It's-
Maybe. But all I know is if there's like crossing
Once you go out of
interstate lines,
state.
like it's
Interstate,
federal
yeah,
at that
so-
point.
yeah.
Big boys.
So if you're gonna sell,
They start
drugs-
shipping you out to random states when you get
I don't
locked
got
up.
no more to say. I'm done with the drug talk.
Okay, let's get back to OnlyFans then. So no OnlyFans, no drug deal. Would you be upset if?
No, but I'm gonna be upset either way.
know, I have a question for you, Amanda. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said I was done.
But wait, this is it's a little bit of a different question. Do you have any friends that do OnlyFans?
no.
Okay. Do-
Did you think I was gonna say yes? And if I said yes, what was your follow up?
I know your friends that got OnlyFans.
You're lying.
I know. I'm just messing around.
I'm like, you're definitely lying because I told the truth.
So if your friends open up OnlyFans, would you still be friends with them?
That's my friend. I'm not dating them.
It's just
I'm not
a-
fucking them.
It's just a yes or
They
no.
do with their pussy and their body. That's their business.
Mm.
If
Or-
you're gonna be my man, I don't want you doing that.
What if he just like, I just wanted to post pictures and I only want to fuck with you on my OnlyFans?
So why you didn't tell me?
No, I'm saying like what I'm saying not that same
That's the
situation.
format of his OnlyFans.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I want to open up an OnlyFans. I just want to do content with me and you. We'll hide, whatever tattoos and whatever that you got, and I just want to run it up. Let's say he got a following too. Not like he's like doing it with 100 followers. Like, let's say he got like 100K,
All the keys.
and he's like, yo, I OnlyFans told me I could be making 30K a month. I just need you.
Okay, I feel like at this point we all know that. First of all, I've known that for how much years OnlyFans have been out. Have you seen me hopped up and make an account? No, I have too much pride for that. So if that's what you want to do, I'm not with it. And if you keep asking, like if you keep trying to convince me to, like you gotta you pressing this
So
issue
that-
too hard.
So now,
Because
wait.
It's your spouse.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
what does that mean?
But
Married.
It's harder to walk away.
Oh, we talking about marriage?
Yeah, it's your spouse.
Yeah, you got past the OnlyFans.
Well, he kind of tried to separate the
yeah.
situation, so I didn't think
my-
that we were
that was
talking
my
about
bad.
marriage.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Oh.
But okay, so look, let me ask you this question, right? He is like, let's say all the same, context. He has a good following. Y'all been together for a little while now, so y'all know each other. It's not somebody that's new. And you tell him no, you're not with it, right? So he then goes and still does it. But he's not doing it with anybody else. It's just his
Well,
own
my
photos.
statement would really be that no, I don't want to do this because that's just not me. I'm not doing it, and I don't feel comfortable that you're doing that either.
Okay.
It's not
What if he only
that
posts
way.
his like? What if he doesn't post any nudes? What if it's like just simply like shirtless pictures, maybe a boxer pic?
Like Romeo's picture.
Hey.
Y'all go check him out. What's your Instagram?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans coming to Twitter soon. Once I figure it out. Or
Only
X.
pants?
OnlyPans. Ain't
Oh,
gonna be
Oh,
no
you didn't
pants.
see it. You didn't.
Only
see it.
pants?
It's a
It's not.
video.
It's not for. It's not for.
Oh, yeah, it's not for you.
It's for women.
He's gonna throw the phone. He's what
All
the
right,
fuck
so
y'all show me?
let's say you got a Romeo, okay? And he's like, I'm not gonna show nothing crazy. I just wanna post my abs and post my print and run these dollars up. You cool with it?
Man, you stingy.
You such a fucking lie.
No, I'm
You was
no.
a la
you
la
know
la
what it
la
is?
la la la.
It's just like I have too much pride for some shit, especially I'm definitely big on like what other people think, and I know I shouldn't
Right.
be, but it's just like I don't need nobody looking at my person on social media and
They
be
can't
like,
have
"Yo,
me.
this is
I'm
Amanda.
yours, though.
This is
I
Amanda."
got too much pride to be kicked out my house.
Yo, imagine we're
To not have a vehicle to drive around.
yo.
Where you be homeless over a print.
Yo, imagine walking down though. Real shit. I never thought about this. Imagine walking down with your girl or your guy, and people walking by like, "Oh, I subscribe to you.
Thanks for being a fan.
I'm your subscriber."
Thanks for being a fan.
I'm not
If
gonna lie.
I'm walking next to you while that's happening, I'm just gonna feel so disgusted.
I think I'd be turned off if like my girl's subscriber. Well, she don't got
Oh,
OnlyFans.
good video last night.
Yo, yeah,
Oh, you mean that's what they would say?
Yeah.
yeah.
I
The
think
ranch
Aaron is
food.
saying
You made me
pick a lesser
question, like, what
evil.
the
Which one
fuck?
do you want? Aaron is saying pick a lesser evil. Either you're gonna end up having nothing, or she's gonna bust it open to get that money that y'all used to.
Mm.
So are you busting it open? What was she doing on OnlyFans?
I'm holding the camera for mine.
Everything you probably imagine, I'm
Straight up.
hoping.
How many cameras you need?
Thank you.
What angles you need?
I mean, well, she was adult. What?
Yeah, but
Porn star.
yeah, she lacked
So-
integrity though.
It was like, what were you doing on OnlyFans if you were like by yourself and it was a secret from your husband? Like, were you just like posing sexy? Were you nude? Like,
All of it.
I think a lot of
She had that
a lot
rosing.
of women that have OnlyFans
Isn't
like that type is just
Bro.
them, right?
I
no,
never
some
did
people
all
have
that.
sex. Like they bring different.
What is
people
it, Rico, you
in.
know?
Some people actually, Zamina told us that some
Oh,
people,
yeah.
yeah, she said that some people, it's actually like soft porn. Like they're not actually having sex, but the camera angles will make you think that they're actually, having sex.
Well, Pornhub has a lot of snippets from.
Oh, you watching
No,
it?
some of them are real.
That-
Yeah,
No,
some
most
of
of
them.
them-
That's what I'm
most
saying.
of them are
There
real.
be sex
I-
over there.
But here's a question for you guys, right? Do you feel like that they had it, right? Millions. They don't have it anymore. Do you think that the fear of losing everything will make you degrade? Now, I don't want to say she's degrading herself. Let
I've
me take
lost
that
it.
back. You're gonna lose everything, so you're willing to do anything just to have what you used to have. It's like, is that such a compromise to your relationship where he could have been like, all right, cool, we may have to downsize. They probably own their house cash. You know what I'm saying?
Why
Yeah.
would they? Why?
Because he has $60 million.
It was an
I would never pay my house off.
I mean,
Because if I pay it off, I'm gonna take.
if I was advising him, I would tell him buy that house cash back then. You know why? Because you know how this shit gonna play out.
You're gonna need
Yeah,
it.
but if you're, I don't know.
I think, and that's what I actually. So I did see this video, and I was talking to my girl about it, and I said, like, for me personally, I will downsize before I degrade. That's just me. I would downsize my entire lifestyle before I feel like I have to go back to something that I knew was the least version of myself, the lesser version of me. And I don't think everybody does think the same way. And not everybody does view it as degrading the way I do. You know, morality is different from person to person. So for me, like, I'm not doing it for survival. You know, like, that's just me. Like, especially if my girl, let's just flip it, right? Let's just say that my girl, you know, supplied this dope lifestyle for 10, 20 years. I don't even know how long they've been married. And I'm more inclined to see it through. Will I go homeless though? I ain't going homeless,
Okay.
but I ain't going to go back to that. I'm going to go do something else, you know?
You've liquidated everything.
I have nothing.
I mean, not nothing, but in order to
Have
have
a camera.
Yep.
No, a phone.
Sell that shit.
You got.
If I got a camera or a phone,
Pro Max.
I will listen. I'll go ahead and get me a motherfucking podcast mic and do what I do right now and tell them about, yo, you gotta see it through. I'll become a motivational speaker.
I don't know. I really just look at it like
It sounds poetic.
something to like.
I no lie. I'll be all right. You want to know the
sorry,
truth?
Aaron.
Like, I'll be back right in the motherfucking streets doing what I know how to do best. No, I'm kidding.
I just think like when you think about it, to send for someone to make a conscious decision to go back, I'm just assuming, could be wrong, that there was literally no other way for that person to make money. They have no other
Skill set.
like skill set that can be monetized.
Yeah.
So, and I'm assuming enough money to support, you know, or at least bring in a decent amount of support, you know, because yeah, she can go, I don't know, work at
Be a waitress.
Chick-fil-A or be a bartender, and they make pretty good money.
I was about to
But-
say, I feel like with OnlyFans, that's not the only option. Like, there's like actual jobs that you can work.
Right. So what I'm saying is that like, are you trying to like maintain where you are, or are you just trying to have a job? So I think there's
Yeah.
a difference between like going to be a bartender and you know you make and it's good money versus like going back to your previous profession and you know making.
Some
Break
people
it
have
back.
too much pride to go back to work.
But what about?
And
if-
that's me. I
And that's the
literally
thing.
have too much pride for a lot of shit. So sometimes it's just like, not even sometimes. The way I'm viewing the situation is that I would be disappointed if that's what you decided to do. If you decided to revert to any old ways, whether it would have been OnlyFans or if it would have been selling drugs, like I would be disappointed that you didn't try to come up with something else, some other way.
Especially
to
at like
get the money.
50. Like, what are you doing?
So,
They
but
50?
They old as hell.
She's
they're older, but come on, guys. Let's peel some layers real
Like,
quick. Let's
I
talk
think
about-
that, you want me to peel later? I think that it's cap.
No. But try to see what I'm saying real
I
quick.
think she just wanted,
Let's
she
not.
wanted
Let's
attention.
not pretend social pressure is not real. Social pressure in the age of social media is real, right? Now we know there's a lot of influencers, right? That 5 years ago, 4 years ago, blew, and everybody know influencer money wasn't that much back then, but they still have the popularity, they still have the look, they still have everything. So every time they come out, they gotta show out, and it's not real because they might be comfortable going to work at a Chick-fil-A. If you're the type of person that has integrity and self, you know yourself, you don't give a fuck, right? But what I'm saying is that we're not gonna put everybody in that box. There's social pressure involved. You played for the NBA. Like, what are we doing?
Okay, but what if?
But they're
his
still in
wife-
their house too.
What if the wife was really popping back in the day? She's been out of the game for 20 years,
Exactly what happened.
and that offer for her to do OnlyFans could put you right back on your feet. Because if she's been out of the game for like 20 years, and they're like, "Hey, we ain't seen that thing for like a minute. Here's $1 million. You're not going to take $1 million."
Oh, I don't.
I'm
wanna-
not saying you.
I don't want to get kicked out of my house.
You might get kicked out, but I think that, and that's the thing. I mean, and honestly, I don't know, so I'm just speculating. But they're still in their crib. Throughout the live video that I watched, it wasn't a little house. It was a pretty decent sized house. And and she said something along the lines of, well, I had to figure something out. I had to do something, right? Which means that I feel as if this was just a temporary time, right? Now, usually it takes a while for you to accept that you're declining, right? Until reality really hits. Now you're like, oh, I've declined, right? Because things are declining. But now, so now what happens is like you have to figure it out. And I think, and I would hope that somebody like him, if your spouse doesn't panic, I don't think you should panic. You know, I do believe that attitude does reflect the leadership. So if you're panicking and you seem stressed and you're worried as the man or woman or whomever, your partner is going to panic too. And once you panic, then she panics and she becomes what she was. So that's why I feel like he needs to wear that. But at the same time, if he wasn't panicking on the opposite end of the spectrum, then there was no need for her to take that route, you know? So I don't know what was actually happening and transpiring, but I do feel as if there was also not just a social pressure, but I want to feel young again pressure. I want some validation, and I just want to be praised a little bit throughout this hard time.
You think
And I want to make money. Yeah, because when you look at it, especially like I'm looking at their age, and I could be wrong. I'm going to guess 58 to 65.
They're like in their 50s.
Whatever. They look old, right?
Damn.
they didn't look that old?
Marie, can you look up the age real quick, please? Lonnie, can you
Yeah,
look up the age
we'll look
real
at
quick,
it. But
please?
whatever. They're in their 50s. Let's just say 50s. Mid to late 50s, right?
We gotta look.
I'm about yeah.
Not
Whatever.
us here with no ageism, but go ahead.
But I'm going to say that at a certain age,
Right.
bro, like we all watched, even when Martin Lawrence got married to Gina for mad long, he took his ring off to see if he still had it. Everybody wants to see if they still got it, especially as you're getting older and older and older. And especially when times are rough, sometimes you just need a little bit of an outlet. And sometimes it's just, especially somebody who is in that industry. Listen, if I made money by people drooling over me, it's going to make me feel good again. And I think that that's what it really was. It was more so like, yo, you know what? The money, we need some money. This is my excuse.
I like the way you guys are approaching it in a no judgment way. He's 48 and she's 52. So I definitely,
She's
he's
52?
48 years old
And
and
she's
she's
52.
52 years old. But I'm saying the way you
You
guys
think she would know
approaching it,
better being older, huh?
the way,
He does.
no judgment, in a no
Because he's
judgment way.
dealing with a ex-porn star who's doing OnlyFans behind his back. He's about to have a stroke.
He
Like
should have chose better.
But here's the question.
100%.
Here's the question I have for you guys.
He was a
right?
young basketball player too, where they didn't know better. Nowadays, we know them from a mile away. He's
Question-
probably been married.
Question for you guys. Do you think that from your perspective, and you guys are more of the trendsetters, you guys are looking at relationships in a new light, do you think that we need to move our moral compass?
What do you mean?
Like, we shouldn't judge people so harshly anymore? Like, it's maybe outdated. Like, yo, she did OnlyFans. It's not a bad thing. Or are we off our moral compass? Or do we need to come back to our moral compass?
He stopped it when
I
he
think
decided to
everybody's
marry
morals
her.
are different
yeah.
to begin with, so it's not and you know your partner. If that's where you met her and she was doing shit online or she was in a strip club, and it shouldn't be a surprise that she's still on that pole or she wants to get back on the pole at some point in time. And it could be the validation, it could be the eviction notices, it could be the repos or whatever it is, but like
Word.
if she's going to make a way, then let her make a way, because especially if you provided for so long, then like she's just trying to do her, I'm not saying she's just trying
Yeah.
to do her share, but shaming her or making her feel guilty for
Doing
picking
what
up the
she
slack,
knows.
because it just could be a downtime for him. You know, he could be in between contracts, and
No,
No,
he's
he's retired.
he's 48.
but you're saying if he's already retired and he's 48, he could play in like the Big Three league or something, right? And maybe he's waiting on a contract. So in the meantime, before we get
Really?
evicted, the Big Three league,
They 50 years old in the Big Three.
they're old.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
I didn't know they were 50, but I mean they're the old NBA players, you know, and maybe he's waiting on the contract and there's bills that need to be paid and
Or investment to come back.
something.
I mean, my thing is this, man. Now I'm gonna just add a variable.
Mm-mm.
I'm just gonna add a
It's been a
variable.
long time since we heard that.
I'm gonna add a variable.
No.
But no. I got to
Why are
be
you fighting the facts?
no, because we don't know this fact, right? I think, although I do agree, you should understand people for who they are when you meet them. Sometimes you only expected them to change because they told you they were. So if you buy into the, the words of, oh, this is just temporary, because there's been a lot of strippers that said, I'm only stripping for college tuition, where it became like a cliche lie. You know what I'm saying?
Money too good.
Yeah. And so, but the thing is, when somebody buys into who you set yourself out to be, and you've been that person for X amount of time, you can't allow the pressure of life to break you back down. And I don't know if that's their situation, but I'm just speaking in general for other people's situation who may be similar. And once when somebody has already showed and committed to being a better version of themselves, whatever that may be, or not even a better version, but a growing version of themselves, and the pressure comes and you see them resort back to who they once were, I think it's also just disheartening too. Let alone the fact you might feel disrespected, but by their actions. But it's disheartening because like, damn, I thought you were, better. You was better for X amount of years, or you've grown from that for X amount of years. But I understand now when push comes to shove, that's just who you are, and I think that part is hard to accept for a lot of people. And this is my take.
Hey man, I want to sleep in my bed. I want to drive my car.
Aaron said survival of the fittest.
Yeah, like I mean, somebody got to figure something out. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna go do OnlyFans. I'm gonna do something. If you, somebody got to do something. Period. Like
And it's really like no judgment if you guys talk about, what it is
What y'all gonna do,
together.
yeah.
Like you going behind your husband's back to do something.
that's the shady part. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know why? It's because you knew it was unacceptable. And
Or poor.
Thank you.
you
Y'all-
can't be
y'all-
poor in that crib.
Y'all are forgetting the main fact. Like, she wasn't doing this. She was not doing this.
20 years.
For
She was
20
chilling.
years. She was chilling. Something happened.
Yeah.
Something happened, and we cannot pay our bills.
But I find out from fucking social media that my girl is on OnlyFans is disrespectful as fuck. Like,
That don't take
She
away
did
from
say
the
it wasn't
point
her
that
length
eviction
for
is
1
eviction
year.
is eviction
it
is
was
eviction.
what?
She said it wasn't her length for 1 year and he never paid attention.
And she did mention that she told him to explore different options,
Hey,
and he did not choose to explore those. So she had to do what she had to do.
But like, okay, but like, we can't be general and like, yo, explore different options. Oh, like, we got to be
Yeah,
direct.
no, explore different options means like go figure something out.
Yeah. But maybe he did. But like, the thing is, I don't think that men always disclose their true business with their wives, not in full, right? We might know about 80%,
You a
but
goddamn fool.
you don't know 100, right? So like, especially if he's taking L's, he's definitely not telling about all the losses, especially while they're losing money. He's keeping a couple losses in his back pocket, and maybe he was exploring different options. I don't know if he was or wasn't, but clearly whatever he was doing wasn't working regardless. And sometimes you want to just take your L's in private until you figure some shit out.
It
No,
ain't
he made it in
private,
public.
it's
He
their
was
money.
making $29,000 being a coach
He was?
while they were drowning in debt
Debt ran up by whom?
by both of them.
Them.
Wait, because debt ran up by whom?
Them.
Do they have kids together?
It
You know
looked
that?
like he don't have a
Rico, no.
Okay, so this was the thing. He
30,000 a month
made
is all right.
in his career. He made 62.
Wait, he made $30,000 a
he
year?
made $62 million in his career total, right?
Basketball.
Basketball. His top year was 2005. He made 6.2 million, right? Then he said that his biggest mistake that he made was every time he was traded, he purchased a new home. Now, after he purchased the home, he had a hard time selling the home, so he took a loss every single time. After taxes, the $62 million came out to be $20 million,
God damn.
Oh, he got robbed.
right? He had a costly divorce, and I guess he was making not good investments during that time.
So he went from a wife to a stripper.
So
I mean,
then,
Needed a financial advisor.
yeah, so
he needed
2018,
God.
What the hell?
I guess he left the league or whatever he did. He started working as a coach. And then while he was drowning in debt,
Hmm.
he was making $29,000 a year. Now his wife said, I've been telling you,
Mid Southwestern Wellesley State University. Like, what if, I mean, $30,000.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You know what?
Wait, let's get the rest of the details.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Please.
yeah, so that's basically it. So she said that she let him know, like, we need to figure something out. He didn't take the steps, and she made the move, and she started the OnlyFans.
He married a girl who only wanted his money, and it was temporary. That's just the situation.
Apparently
She's
not,
about to.
because she with him, and he said they're not getting divorced.
Oh, he said that?
They just said
It's that
he's not
social
leaving his
pressure
wife,
again.
and she said, we're not getting divorced. We're going to stick it out.
She must be making bread.
She said, that's my husband. I'm going
He's
to
been
stick
in
with
her
him.
bio for a year though.
So, I mean, you remember you said figure some stuff out.
Hey, he don't know.
Drowning in debt.
He don't know
No,
nothing.
no, no. You drowning in debt, right?
Mm-mm.
And you go take not even 30, a $29,000 a year job.
After having 60 mil on paper.
Like, you ain't got a homeboy to call, like, yo, put me on, let me something.
He
He
exhausted
did.
all
They ran through that.
He's exhausted all that.
No, you saying figure something out. I'm sorry, you can't tell me that you figuring something out.
Or
Going
how about all the years you've been
he-
in the league? You don't know nobody.
Yeah, he ran
that-
out of his favors.
to ask
No, and that's fine.
a
But
better
you-
coaching job, a
but you
better
still
paying
can't
coach job, or
Yeah,
something.
but if he was kicked out of the league, then like he's probably got that stain on his reputation. So that's
Yep.
why they can only offer him 30,000. He probably took that thinking that it would take him somewhere else, and it didn't. And now his wife's got to do what she
2018.
got to do. That's
In
it.
2018, right? He started the coaching job.
Big shout out to Michael Matrope.
But I tell you something.
Did that already.
I can't name his name, but there's a NFL player who played on my favorite football team, and his career he made $10 million. Right?
Is it?
He only lasted 3 years before he got kicked out.
Mhm.
Right? And the $3 million, the $10 million that he made, he was dating a girl that I know, right? And he was doing all these different types of stupid shit. He bought a Hellcat when he first met her. After he bought a Hellcat, he would fly her out. They'll go to Vegas to get this penthouse, and they'll stay in an Airbnb that's mad huge. It's like, she's looking at it, she's like, damn, this is like $4,000 a night we staying in, and he'll have it for like a whole week. Long story short, when it all was pushed, when everything was all said and done, he was not able to get back into the NFL. The money that he had already burned through. The money that he made, he had already burned through. And the money that he had, he was borrowing from people who believed that he was going to get back into the league. And so by the time they all ended, he had nothing. He had his clothes inside of a Hellcat.
In trash bags.
Probably.
Where'd the girl go?
She went to go do whatever, find another one. Like that's just what they do, right?
Wasn't his wife?
No, it wasn't a wife.
Definitely wouldn't be around.
It wasn't a wife. It was around for like 5 months. But the crazy thing is, these types of people really do exist, and I think that
They're married.
no. But I'm just saying, like, the reason why he cannot find another source, another option is, one, he doesn't know anything else, and two, more likely than not, everybody who believed in him, he already utilized those favors. He's ran out, and the craziest thing is, I don't know the truth, but I do know this: if I watch this man spend in the course of 2 months on the girl that I know, right, 6 figures, just whining and dining of somebody else's money. Imagine what a man would do for somebody that he's married. So he's out here probably borrowing X amount of dollars to Because if he's drowning in debt, he has to figure it out. It didn't just happen today. He's been out the league for what, 5 years now, going on 6. All his friends are rich. You know, bro, especially guys, we'll look out, especially if I knew you were capable of something, we'll look out for you 1 or 2 times. And if you got a good 4 people, you got about 8 times of looking out. And you still not making nothing happen. Once we turn that faucet off, that's when your wife and your family is going to feel the heat. And I think this is what's happening right now. He got no choice but to stay with that girl. That's the sad thing. Because even on OnlyFans, she's probably making more than he's made every year in 1 year in the last 5 years at $29,000.
So what's the issue?
There's no issue. There ain't no issue.
OnlyFans,
The issue is him.
where you stay.
The issue is him.
I'm just saying, like, you want a house or not?
Yeah.
We do.
He don't. The thing is this, and I feel bad. This is why I feel bad for people in his position, whether you're a man or a woman, is because I don't like when you stay with somebody only because they are a provider of a material aspect. Because if he was
Didn't you just tell us we got to learn how to see it through?
yeah, but that's way different.
What?
It's way different because
Oh no, no.
like integrity. If you once you already compromise your integrity with me, everything else is like in shambles.
Wait, Hundo, hold on 1 second. I gotta jump in on this one, but it's not any different
What do you have?
than the post that we put on 8 at the Table's Instagram page.
Oh.
If a man and I spelled lost wrong and it was a big deal. Let's move on. So if a man loses his job, how long does a woman give him to get another job? And the comments is crazy. But I think Aaron and I, we spoke about it earlier, and Aaron was basically saying you have to be realistic. How long can you be without a job? So if we had a dual income, let's say of 150,000, and yours was 75, hers is 75, you lost your 75. Your bills are still $6,000 a month. You can't cover it. So my whole thing is like, can we come to reality? A lot of times when you tell people about money, they get mad. But when you tell people, if your man lost his job, how long does he have? It seems like everybody understands that language. He can't find a job.
But if you
He's
can't,
looking for a job.
yeah, but that's shows a lot about
75,000. He's doing gig economy stuff, but he's only able to come up with 20,000.
yeah, but that goes to show of your lack of ability. Like not being able to get a job goes to show the lack of skill set that you have and the lack of importance that the world has for you. So I can understand that. But when people try to stick with somebody for money, that just means that if anything were to happen where that other person comes up on a bag, they're going to leave, right? You also brought up earlier today the dude that they gave the prank of a lottery ticket that he won, right? He won the lottery ticket of like X amount of millions of dollars, and he started telling everybody, fuck you, I hate you. Wasn't his girl not included? All right, so that's what you have. You have somebody waiting for they out, waiting for that miracle check. And then you're going to really see how they feel about you. That's why I said I don't like it. He's only with that girl because right now he has no choice. Let another friend give him another $5 million after this whole thing happened.
Wait, but
He
that's
gonna walk.
Wait, but that's what he was doing, right? He was already borrowing from friends to support their lifestyle. So what would be the difference now versus before then?
Yeah.
The difference now is that the woman has proven to be who she was.
But Hundo, what?
And he doesn't really
I
want.
didn't want to say
But
something,
the
but
woman
doesn't-
has also proved to like be down for her family and show.
They don't have a family.
no, but I want to stay.
This is them.
Sorry,
I mean,
Amanda.
if you got a husband, that is your family.
You're right.
I mean, yeah.
No, I
technically.
want to stay, like we say, regular people stuff, right? Your spouse works for Airbnb. Airbnb is doing cuts. That $7,500, $1,000 a year is gone. If it's your girl or that, is it going to create adjustments in your relationship,
Of course.
Yes.
positive or negative? Let's forget he was in the NBA. He worked at Airbnb. Now he's not working, and tech right now is not hiring like that. Hypothetical, I don't know if they are or not. But what I'm saying is now he can't find the same income.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He's getting on OnlyFans. I don't even know why this is a question. You're going to do what you got to do to survive.
Thank you.
And like all that fucking pride should leave you homeless
Thank you.
quickly. So get on OnlyFans, throw your dick around, get your family back together, and like just rebuild. That's it.
And cuddle up in your bed at night.
Yes,
Just
not under a bridge, under
Right.
on cardboard.
That
Thank
is.
you.
It's not a hard choice. This couch, we know what we're talking about over here.
like, I'm
That pride
just
shit, you
not
keep that.
like
Y'all gonna be sleeping like a baby?
a fucking infant.
That's
An
it.
infant.
CPAP machine.
I don't know, child. I'm
A
sleeping with
NyQuil,
heartburn.
a NyQuil
Yeah.
induced
Anxiety.
Okay.
I'm
Heart
sleeping like I had
palpitations.
a
That's the
half
thing.
bottle of NyQuil.
But that's the thing. Like, I think some people fear the worst case scenario too much. Being at the bottom, ain't always the worst thing. Like, if you got to be at the bottom for a little bit, right? You will learn why you're at the bottom. I promise you. You hit that bottom, you're going to learn why you're there. If you take the shortcut, you'll go there again. I guarantee you.
How is it a shortcut?
Because it's like you're in a position that, well, to some is compromising. Okay, to some it's not. To some it is. Once you're in a position where you're compromising, you're going to not fear being in that position as much because you can compromise again to get back to where you were. Now the issue is you created a behavior of falling and bouncing back, but you never created the solution of why you fell. Now, when you at that bottom and you get it back out with integrity, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, why am I here? What did I do? And what can I do differently? And how the fuck do I get out of here?
Made a bad investment.
I mean, I don't think I would hope one bad investment doesn't do it to you.
Well,
This is
I don't know.
like-
I'm just
this
saying,
is
like,
years.
I'll
Yeah.
give you a perfect example.
Yeah, like 10 bad, like,
I'll give you a perfect,
Yeah.
example. Like you were saying, what'd you say? Something about the wife. God damn it, I can't remember. It'll come back to me.
Say, God damn it.
you knew who she was in the beginning?
No.
Or he has to stay with her?
No, I can't remember. It'll come back.
She chose
Sorry.
him because he had money or some shit.
Oh, yeah. Temporary.
Mm-mm. Sorry, it'll come back.
So, Lonnie, can you do me a favor? Can you find out when him and that girl got married? I would like to know.
Oh, the losses. That's what it is. Remember you're like, oh, men take losses and their wives don't know, blah, 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 whatever. Like, I'm having a problem with that. You invest in our money and I don't know about a loss? Because at the end of the day, if we have enough losses, who gonna have to pick up the slack?
Only
Yeah.
friends, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry, it's gonna be a real big problem in my house if you taking that many losses and I don't know about it.
No, you'll know when you have to know.
No, and but
That's the issue.
So for me, like in my opinion, that's stealing from me. You're taking my money. I don't know about what's going on with it, and now you come back to the table with nothing. Not that you just didn't eat, it didn't came out in the wash and it's you back where you started. You came back at a loss. You done stole my money. We got a problem now. You really need to get out of my goddamn house.
Okay.
Like that's really how I feel about it. Like for I don't care if a man you got pride, this, that, and the other, but like you don't take losses with my money and don't tell me.
It was ours.
And it's crazy.
No,
It's
why-
ours.
Mine is ours. Like
Mm.
They've been married
no,
for
because
13 years.
you took
So she's
at the end of the
she's true.
day,
Huh?
50%.
13
If you take
years.
100% of some money, 50% of it is mine.
12 of them, and she
If
wasn't
you
our
take
OnlyFans.
that and you have a loss on it, and I don't know, I got a problem.
But you know what also men do? They also embezzle money too, because they don't tell you all the wins.
I never got any money.
But here's a
Right.
question:
They
can
doing some shit.
But that's what happens when you're dealing with a man who is solely the breadwinner, because he doesn't feel like he needs to display all his wins and all his losses. You just gonna benefit
Not in
with
my
the
house.
benefit, you know.
so
And he'll
can,
tell you enough.
can,
Not in
can-
my house.
can we look at this from another perspective
Like, he
when it
got,
comes
like,
to
a little
relationships? Can we look at this in the form of building? Like, I'm a huge believer when two people get together, they should be able to build something together, right? So if I lose, we could build equally what I had. If you lose, we could build equally what you have. Let's say hypothetically, she was a hedge fund manager. She was a private equity manager. She's like, all right, we lost 60, we'll get 60 back. But you're with someone that cannot build the same thing financially equally. I don't know if family-wise they could build equally. I don't know if emotionally-wise they could build equally. But most of the time, when you're with somebody, if you cannot build what we lost equally back, that's a problem. We can't rebuild. Like if he had married someone that was working a private equity, someone from Ariel Investment, and that was his wife, that's not a conversation. She's like, yeah, we down. We'll be back up. We'll get back to that 60. But you're literally with someone who cannot build you back to where you were.
She can.
She about to build.
60 million?
No, she not doing that.
He lost 60 million over the years. That's what he made. They're not trying to get back 60 million off of OnlyFans. She's just trying to get the bills together for the month. And then 1 month turns to 2.
No, it was.
This is
And then
why
the year.
and
Then
then
it turned to
it goes further
18.
and further until he gets really back on his feet and finds a job outside of another
It
coaching
wouldn't
job.
even matter, bro. Like that's the thing. Like, and I'm projecting, but it doesn't matter because if he got $5 million today, she's still gonna be on OnlyFans. I believe that certain people sacrifice who they are for somebody else, and then those people tend to go back to themselves when push comes to shove, and then they realize how much happiness that whatever it is brought them. There are some dudes who will go back to the streets because the streets is just what they love. It doesn't make sense to me. It may not make sense to you. It may not make sense to them. I mean, to everybody else, but it makes sense to them. That's who they are. That gives them that thrill, that passion. I think let me do the math. She's 52. They were married for 13 years, correct? That means at 39, she was still doing porn. You are who the fuck you are. You're 40 years old. You're 40 years old doing porn, right? You decide to marry her. You're 35. He's 35.
They got 40-year-old drug dealers.
And they are who they are. You feel what I'm saying? So like, so is he a fool for thinking she would be anything different? 100%. You know what I mean? But she's not somebody that he can build with. Somebody else like Adam 22 who can dish his wife off to a black dude on social media, he could build with a girl like that. Joe can't. Like that's just not his, you know what I'm saying? That's just not in his league. They in different games.
Why can't he?
I was about
Because
to say,
for Joe, like the thing is this, your skill set could be nothing to somebody and everything to a different person. Her skill set, which is porn or adult entertainment, let's just say, Joe, first of all, based on the situation, he has no knowledge of business to even keep himself above water, nor does he know how to build one with somebody in that atmosphere because he has no experience in it and he finds it offensive. Somebody else who is able to leverage what she can do, he can build with her. You know what I'm saying? He has that ability to build with her. That guy doesn't. It just is what it is.
Yeah, but he doesn't now because of his pride. He has the ability to build with her.
Build what?
But his pride is holding him back.
Build what? What is he going to build with her?
Build the same shit that Adam 22 can get with his wife if you really want to get out the mud.
If he says I'm gonna go do an OnlyFans with her, he'll probably
Yo, the dude don't even know what the fucking link in the Instagram is.
because he wasn't
So what are
paying
y'all
attention.
talking about right now? Bro, huh?
Right.
Right.
He don't gotta do
So
nothing.
now he became
she
the
knows how
pet.
to work the camera.
Bro, he has too much pride for that.
This was going on under his nose for a whole year.
They've been poor for
He
long.
doesn't know nothing about no Instagram. Even the video he didn't post, she posted it. Like, she probably did it for a publicity stunt, to be honest.
Actually, why I did not get through the video because I was just like,
That's
why is
probably
she
the rollout
recording?
for her to introduce her OnlyFans and like, yo, I'm back. So
Damn.
it seemed like she
He
built.
probably hired a good PR. He's like, yo, fuck it. We gonna pimp you out. If Adam could do it, we could do it.
He definitely didn't hire PR. I'll tell you why.
The house
He
was
didn't
messy.
No, he didn't even have the wherewithal to hire a financial advisor. He didn't get into.
Maybe they was never struggling. Imagine that. Imagine we talking about this and they never was struggling.
No, his net worth is $100,000, and his debt at the moment is $157,000.
How is his net worth $100,000 and he making 29?
But he has a house.
I mean, good. For him, I
He
guess.
might have a couple cars. That might be what the worth is.
You only need 2 cars.
Yeah.
You need 1 car.
And you probably need to downgrade your car.
If she wasn't a popular porn star, I promise you, I'm throwing this short mic. I promise you, I'm telling you, I'm throwing this shit.
I have no idea.
But she's doing it by herself.
Baking?
No,
She's baking.
She's
baking a different type of cake.
On the video, she tells him, "I am not with another man. I'm by myself." So she's not having sex with other people, but she's doing something by herself.
Playing with yourself on OnlyFans.
Can we
Why not?
let's subscribe today. Where's my phone?
We gonna walk by these two under a bridge,
Right.
and we.
How much is her OnlyFans?
Do my coat like this.
I get $1.99. Yo, my wife selling her pussy for $1.99 is crazy to me. Y'all got me twisted. I don't give a fuck, 2 million or not. 2 million people, I'm not comfortable with that. But I'll take the money and then get the divorce. Actually, I'll just get the divorce.
I guess.
Cause you know what? Go ahead. You could be like this. I'm gonna be like this too. In my own house, in my new house.
Where's your house?
Once I file this divorce and you come up, we all right.
That man can go get a new house now. He already had trouble getting house to house to house. He can go get it.
Yeah, this guy has very questionable judgment. Like nobody who
He's a regular
moves
NBA athlete.
around to different cities
Buys
buys
a
a
crib.
new house. You might maybe a little condo,
Right.
Or you rent. No one
Yeah.
buys a new house.
Isn't that what basketball players do anyway?
No.
No, get a little condo.
Whoa.
That's what I mean. Like,
It depends on like where you are in the league, like how much
Yeah.
of your money is secure, like
Guaranteed.
yeah, like you don't go and buy a house in every.
But
city.
he was
I
also,
watch basketball.
you gotta
That's
think
what
about
they're
it.
doing.
You're talking about, he was in the league almost 20 years ago. They were really dumb at that time.
They're smart now.
They're smarter. They ain't smart.
I don't
They
think
just went
so.
from a D- to a D+. That's
I feel like financial advisors was more of a thing back then. No.
What?
I said
No,
I feel
look,
like financial
look, I think-
advisors was more of a thing back then. I feel like
back
people
then or
to-
now?
No, I feel like people today don't typically use financial
We
advisors.
definitely do.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yes. I
Y'all
mean,
do?
because
You
that's
do
not
too?
my lane.
You have that?
I'm bored.
Okay, guys, she's doing showers. She's not showing V8 vajayjay. I don't know. We
Y'all
got
got
She's doing showers?
like she's doing like bubble baths, half naked type stuff.
Areola.
Regardless, she's showing off her body. But listen, the-
But like,
TikTok big shout outs.
TikTok,
But
Right.
let
like nude body, like you see breasts.
yeah, definitely.
breastises.
It's $15. But
$15
I wonder if the price went up.
let's not judge when it comes to finances, because one of the things that I do believe and understand is that the reason why there's only
That one is
probably
fine.
10% of people that are super, super rich is because finance is not that easy to understand.
Exactly.
Finance
hire
is a
somebody.
very slow process, right? Like if you want to make $50 million, it might take you 20 years. Who's waiting that? So we don't. I never
Same
want to
people
judge the
making $1
NBA
million in
players
20
and
years?
these. You know,
Waiting,
it just
yeah.
takes time. And finance, to me, I put it up there with being one of them big doctors, Aaron, that you be talking about. What do they do? They're surgeons, but they're like a special.
Oh,
Right.
One that you said your
Oh, just
friend's
like a
dad was.
surgery specialty.
Right,
Used
and
to
that's
be.
only a few people that could do certain things like that, right? And I think that's the same thing with finance. So
had
I don't want to shit on NBA players because I don't blame them, because just as hard it is for them to be doing what they're doing, you can't come on Wall Street and private equity and do what Wall Street is doing. It's not happening. This is a specialty. Finance is something that you have to be extremely skillful at. And we talk about it like it's an everyday thing, and it's not an everyday thing.
Wait, but Alan, let's be real. So you have to realize what your shortcomings are. Like, I know I'm not good in that, so let me hire someone who is. I'm not outside trying to. I'm not in the house trying to tape and float a wall. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hire somebody who does that. I'm not about to, be
I
outside
don't know, sometimes I miss DIY.
chopping trees, 'cause I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna go hire somebody who chops trees, who's bonded, who can grind the stump, all of that, because I don't know how to do it, and I understand what my limitations are. So again, I just feel like this guy, unfortunately, has questionable judgment because
But don't you think that ego and shame blocks our ability to admit our limitations?
yeah, I do believe that ego and people's opinion of us, people's opinion of us does block us from making better decisions sometimes. And when I say people, I don't mean Aaron Campbell people,
Or Romeo.
because I know what my limitations are.
We know.
Like,
Romeo.
I will tell you
I'ma
in a
do what I
minute,
wanna
I
do.
can't do it. Don't know how to do it, but
That's a rare thing.
do you think? I don't know. I feel like women
I don't think that. I think that in our community,
No, I was gonna
specifically,
say, I feel like women, we are more likely to be like, hey, I can't do it. Let me go find somebody who can. I'm gonna pay them. Like, it may be just because just in certain generations, we weren't taught certain things, so we don't know. So we just gonna hire somebody to come and do it versus, my ego being involved and I gotta show everybody I'm the man, I'm this and that.
I mean,
So I
I
gotta
feel
go
like
do
it
it
depends
myself.
on what it is, because
Yeah.
I'm definitely social media culture, and I'll TikTok anything. I'm Miss DIY. If I need to know how to do something, I don't know how to do it. I'm
Miss
gonna try.
DIY.
No, sometimes I'm gonna try to do it myself first, and if I
No,
feel like
But Amanda, like limitations. Like, let's say you're an incredible baker, right? You're a good baker. You did a baker for my birthday. You me got a nice, and it was a great cake, right?
Mhm,
So
yeah.
you're a good
What else?
baker. But let's just say someone wanted an infused marijuana cake, and let's say you were limited and you couldn't do it. So there's guilt, shame, and embarrassment of you being able to say I can't do it. So are you more comfortable to say no, I don't do infused cakes? Because we all have limitations. But to admit our limitations, especially when people are looking at us, could be a difficult journey.
Well, I really love that example, because if someone asks me for something that, one, I've never done before, but maybe I've seen videos of other bakers do it before. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure I can get on TikTok and type that in so I can see how they did it, or see the many of other videos of it on TikTok. And I'm like, all right, that seems like something I can try. And by the time that they need it, I probably could have tried it 2, 3 times to perfect it. And what? You want to infuse a weed infused cake? You know how much I can add to the price of the decorated cake already? I could put $50 on that. $50 extra for a weed infused cake.
More
Yeah, I'm gonna
than
try to
that.
More
yeah,
like
I could do
200.
it. I could do it. That's what I'm gonna do.
I think that that's the. I don't think that limitations in the terms of ability is what you're speaking of. I think that especially like the people that I've been around and that I know, they'd be the first one to say, "Nah, I don't know. Show me." Nowadays, especially in our community, we be looking to call somebody big bro just because they look like they got it and looking to learn. That's why you got so many people selling courses online, because everybody knows that they don't know now, right? So they buying into whatever somebody looks like they can do, you know? So I don't think that that aspect of limitations is really as prevalent as it used to be. What I do think that is the big thing is the shame, is their social reputation. How do people look at you and how do people view you? And that's why you have people spend the last dollar just to make sure that they're in a section in a club. So especially on relationships, yeah. I mean, I think social shame on relationships force people to try to promote that they're happy when they're not. And it also makes people scared to really break up and or divorce because they don't want to deal with the backlash of their relationship, especially when it was at its height. We have plenty of examples that we can look at, and the thing is, when people now deem you to be a couple goal, or your peers are now looking at you as the idealistic couple, but at home, it's not the same as it looks on social media. You don't want to be that person to say it's over, especially especially when, and I hate this, when you are a couple on social media benefiting financially
From being
from being from being a social media couple. People, you know how many times women have come to me and be like, let's just be a YouTube couple for a year.
Really?
Bro, it was all the time. Like, I would say from 2016 to 2020, it was at least 3 times a year. We could be a YouTube couple. We should be a YouTube. We'll make mad money being a YouTube couple.
Oh, wow.
It's like, yeah, but I don't want to deal with the breakup. I don't want to deal with the split. I don't want to deal with the people telling me that I was the wrong one, and then I don't want to have to lose a lot of sponsorships and endorsements that you guys get. You get them as a couple. You don't get that same amount of money sponsorships once you guys split with each other, because your impact is never going to be the same. So I do think that when people start to promote themselves in a relationship, whether you're financially, gaining from it, or you're just, gaining the satisfaction of the glorification that you guys are getting. You don't want to deal with the breakup. You don't want to deal with all of that, and it's just something that's just too much for people. Questions start to happen. Who did what? Why are y'all not together? Oh my God, did y'all see this? Look how many times you had Fatboy SSE and his girl.
Who's that?
He's a Instagram comedian, and his girl. They've been going back and forth on social media. Now they're airing each other out. Who can make who look worse? You know what I'm saying? He says this about her. He said, oh, she was a this, she was a that. I never this, I never that. It was like, oh, well, he got penis surgery and I still left him. And then it becomes a big shady battle. It becomes messy because if you're going to embarrass me, I got to embarrass you back.
1,000%.
But it's like, realistically, you both look stupid. Like, when it's all said and done, you both look terrible. So I do think that the shame is crazy when it comes to being a social media couple.
Oh, I just had a question about social media. So, these are they like a real couple?
They were married. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They were
It's
married for
business.
a few years.
But double business. Marriage is a business. And
Yeah.
then they have
Yeah.
to-
People, people always think that I'm Ricardo.
But when I say it's like we want to pretend like we want to pretend, like back in the day, your name and if your surname, your all of this was everything. If somebody said something, a stain in your reputation, it was over. It feels like we're back to that time with social media. Like social shame is at a huge high. Because no one ever goes on social media and be like, yo, this is really what's going on, real shit in my life that's going on right now. This is that.
Tyrese do.
Rico do.
Tyrese is
You
super
crying
rich.
online?
You don't.
I don't say
I'm just
it.
saying,
I don't.
like-
First of all, I'm not crying, but I tell you, like, yo, yeah, shit, a little rocky for me right now, guys. I ran out of sunglasses, but I'll be able to. I'll be restocking in a week or two.
Tyrese be on there telling everybody his business.
But Tyrese does it because some of these people be doing shit just to do shit because they need to do something to stay relevant. I hate, like,
Is it an Instagram thing? Because Christopher just told me on TikTok, people keep it more real. They just be like, this is really what's going on in my life.
yeah, because
'Cause I feel
TikTok
like
has a
people-
hero syndrome.
Yeah, but
Mm.
TikTok is definitely a space where people just talk about their daily lives. Like
Yeah.
that's kind of what their profiles are sometimes. Like getting all your followers to just get to know everything about you, get to know what you're doing on a daily, and they're very invested in your friends or your mom or whoever the fuck you talk to them about
It's weird.
like on a daily
Stop
basis.
talking
So
to them.
when there's something going on between you and your friend that is always in your videos and you're talking about it
All in
to
my
your
videos.
followers.
It's like,
Yeah.
all right, YouTube. It's just like YouTube.
It is like
You know how like not this YouTube where people be doing all these
The old YouTube where they used to behead people and we could watch it.
yeah, like shit like that. Like yeah. Yeah.
Old YouTube was wild. Wild.
And then it went to World Star.
oh my God. Old YouTube was
And they just
illegal.
they put everything to sleep.
But yo, YouTube used to be like, I guess technically, did we call it vlogs back then?
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, well, vlogs.
It was.
Like
It
we
was
like
like
just
the Wild
vlog.
Wild West.
Yeah, you just vlogged your life. Like that was it.
Until
That's
the
what TikTok is.
advertisers came.
Yeah, then we started up. Well, not we, because I don't do it, but you know,
Well, when the
yeah.
when the advertisers came, Rico's Hundo shades do not want to be represented by anybody who's getting a beheading.
Shit, I'm never mind.
All right, guys,
But with
we
the-
gotta get. Go ahead.
We're done.
Yeah.
sorry.
No, but go ahead. Go ahead.
My
Speak.
bad.
were you
Talk
gonna
the talk.
say?
With the social shame, you're volunteering that. Like we always forget the aspect that like you decide to put your relationship
Very true.
online. No one is forcing you to. And if you're worried about other people's opinions, then your ass shouldn't be online, and you shouldn't be sharing your personal shit. Like no one's forcing us to come online and be vulnerable.
Mhm.
Yeah, you do because you got people like Guapo who says if I don't post my girls because I'm doing dirt on the side. So now you date your girl and she heard somebody say that and she's like, well, you don't post me because you cheating on me.
It's the wrong girl.
Like, I know, but I'm just saying that's why they do it because it's social shame. Nobody's forcing you to put anything online, but society is pushing you. It's like if you don't post it, it's not real.
Well, what about the discipline of just being yourself?
Yeah, I mean,
and not
yeah.
and not feeling pressure from outside of yourself.
It's not that. It's that with social shame, what I'm saying is that people go on social media and you throw an imaginary bar for yourself. Now you wake up in the morning every day and gotta live
Gotta
by
hit
it.
that bar.
You put a fake fucking bar. It's not even fucking real. You put a fake bar for yourself, and you got everybody looking at the bar because people, to me, in my opinion, generally most
I did
people
that
are
before.
good people. Most people will support you, believe it or not. Most people are rooting for you to win. There's a few haters that get more attention, but the truth is, most people want you to. Yo, we've been doing this. People support the fuck out of this. 8 at the table. They want you to win, but they want you to live to the bar that you set. But there's no checks and balances to the bar that you set. So you set a bar, and now you got to live by it.
Yeah, right. But that's not fair because somebody at the gym one time said to me, "Yo,
That's not fair.
that's not fair." Yo, because he swore. Yo, he really came up to me. I swear to God, this was last year. He came up to me and said, "So, how much money you make? About $1 million a year?" And I said, "You think I'd be at this gym? Like, you think I'd be at this gym?" But it's like,
Where would you be?
Not at that.
and I'm not gonna lie, the gym is really nice.
Equinox?
But I'll be in a private
That's why I
gym.
said that you told me you have a nice gym.
It's a nice gym, and there do be people there with Ferraris and all types of shit. But I'd be definitely get out of here. It's signature fitness. I love it. But so my thing is like sometimes when people put you at a pedestal, you don't want to let them down either. So it's like I gotta amount to what you look at me
Down
as.
all the time.
You said what?
I let him down all the time. I be out like, oh my God, Aaron, that is. I'm like, baby, this came from
Right.
TJ Maxx.
Well, that's why I started doing my thing. I
I don't
I
even
will
be
buy my
ashamed to
shit
say
from
that.
an Amazon
I
thing.
used to. There was this
Amazon
No, yeah,
special.
there was
I'ma
this
send you the link.
winter coat, and I swear to God, it looks like designer. Everybody, oh my God, your coat, where'd you get it from? What coat is that? I'm like, baby, only if you knew. The shit was from Amazon, and I never really wanted to tell people that because one, Amazon is super accessible. You can just go get it, but I'm just like, I don't want people to know that that's where it's from, so they go buy it, and then everybody has the same
I was
Amazon.
like, girl, I
coat.
took this out of my mama closet. This was free.
I think it's different when you shoot yourself in the foot. Like when people be borrowing their friends' cars and jewelry and money to take pictures, weirdo. And then people see you and you in a hoopty. That's when I be like, oh, that's crazy. You know what I'm
My
saying?
friends be wearing jewelry for me to borrow.
Nah, but yeah, they don't even. That's peasantry. like we don't worry about those things. Yeah, but like sometimes it'd be like, yo, you might think somebody is doing extremely well. Like you hear a lot of times. Like I remember Haha Davis had a interview. He's like, I didn't start making money till like 2-3 million followers. He said, but when I had 1 million followers, people were like, they
were
were,
thinking that.
yeah, but it's like, am I making money? Yeah, but I'm still like working. You know what I'm saying? So I think that sometimes we think that the amount of followers you have equates to the amount of dollars you got,
Right.
and it don't add up. And the worst part is, if you don't make it look like it add up outside, those followers will know because you end up on a blog in a 1998 Ford Taurus. And then, like,
Wait, let me say something, y'all. If y'all catch me in Houston, baby, I will be in that Honda CRV, the one I done had since grad school. So yes, I do have.
She said,
Another
"Ain't no
very nice
Tesla
car.
over there.
But when I'm in Houston,
yeah,
baby, I be flipping.
Ain't
them
no
Honda
Tesla
CRVs.
over there."
yeah, but I don't
Gas
think that,
station.
Pump. Okay.
Pumping gas. Yeah, when I'm at home, because the CRV.
yeah,
The CRV takes gas, and I be at the drive-through car wash.
yeah.
So when I come home, my shit'll be right. So if y'all see me in the streets, yes, it's me in a silver Honda CRV.
And just to back up, Aaron, if you go to the nightclub with 5 real millionaires, real millionaires, you be like, yo, we getting a table. Everybody gonna look at you like you crazy.
They're like, nah,
They be like, nah, bro, I'm good.
we'll go to the bar.
They'll be
Go
like,
to the bar.
loser. HundoBrand.com. You know what I'm saying? There's only one of the pink left that are available. There's about 6 left of the one that Amanda has. Oh yeah, you know why.
Promoting.
We don't never get shades on this couch.
Yeah.
We never got.
I see
shades.
2. It should have been
Y'all-
4. That's some shade.
Y'all need to hit the site.
Wow.
Oh, supported. You
Wow.
bought one.
Yeah, you did. Yes,
Thanks,
you did.
Aaron.
I actually don't even
That
have
is
those.
Our money. Don't do me.
It's our money, our shades.
Thank you. 'Cause
We
when
shared
when
'em.
we went on family vacation.
Yeah.
I showed it have them on.
You did?
Yeah.
I got a video of him on a golf course with it.
Yo, Aaron could be in like Buenos Aires, Vita Musa, and she wants
What?
one picture.
You're right.
Wait, what is
Oh,
it?
but she'll send it in the chat.
She'll send it in the group chat on a text. Aaron
She
being
be
like
like-
Bora Bora on top of a walking on water, and she want to take one picture.
I will. I just don't. I forget to post.
Oh, you just have them like a
Yeah. For my,
memories.
when I'm old and I want to be like, damn, I was really doing some shit when I was young.
Yeah. I'll be having it, but you gotta be careful sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
It
It's
could be like, what's her name? Marie. What's her name? Marie told me she's 81.
Ooh.
The lady from The View.
Joy's 81?
Yeah, Marie said she's 81, still popping off.
Damn, she look good.
She's 81.
yeah.
Yeah, she's always looked kind of young.
Literally
Even though
just
she
watched
looks
her in
older,
Gossip
It's
she's
like
Girl.
a
always
young
kinda
creepy
young.
though. Like it's like a
Yo, Joy is.
Shout out to Vera Wang. I don't want no smoke.
Yes, please tell the whole
Aaron,
world.
Joy is 81. I cannot believe it. Yo, cause she be going hard.
Please caption this video. Joy is 81.
Yo, hey, shout out.
Joy is 81.
Shout out to Joy on The View. Man, you make 81 look good. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, Rome is a boomer.
I'm not.
Roman's not a boomer. First of all,
Generation X.
Gen X. Shout out to Gen X, guys. We gotta get out of here. YouTube.
It's draw the line.
Say it again. What happened?
Oh. Okay,
Thanks,
Randall.
Randall. Love you.
Where did that voice come from?
That was the facts.
You see how this
I
shit
can
just
do
changed?
it so easily.
That's like kind of like
If I
crazy.
wanted to make that voice, I'd have to.
Real deep. Then you gotta go down.
Do it
Then
again.
come up.
This is getting crazy. Are we at 8 after dark?
Cause my
You sound like you're trying to be seductive.
it takes a lot for me to like make my voice.
Yo, creep. And why'd you
Like, I
smirk like
gotta
that? Yo.
Let's see.
Hello,
Nah.
Randall.
You gotta go lower, Aaron. Come
No,
on.
I'm saying for me to make my voice higher because my voice is.
You ready?
is-
You ready? You gotta go all the way in and
to
real
make it sound
soft.
deeper,
No,
high.
to like light. Like, hello.
Oh,
What's she
hello.
crap?
Hey guys.
Hey,
Rome did it earlier today.
what are you guys doing? What?
She did. I got it from her. I don't know where it came from.
Oh.
She said, hi.
And I was like,
Hey guys. I'm just saying.
Wayne says really great show tonight, guys.
What up, Wayne? Where's Wayne from?
What up, Wayne?
what she threw?
His name is Wayne.
Guys, we're trying to build our YouTube membership to a 1,000 members before the end of the year. That's how we pay
Million.
our bills.
I did 1 million, bro. That 1,000 shit is cool.
Oh, that's Instagram.
That one, yeah.
I got kids. I got kids. My daughter got to eat. They told me that she's going to be costing me 2,000 plus when she's 16.
Oh,
Making a bio.
I break this.
Break
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
VIP tickets are almost sold out, guys.
Saying break yourself.
All right.
We out here in
I
Miami.
know
I used to live in Miami. What up, Wayne?
Yo, I would love to have like a fucking what's them thing called? The
Ain't
thing
no
that
love.
flies.
A drone?
I like to have a drone on Aaron when she was living in Miami with a camera.
No.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
That's a clean way to put it.
And ironically, I was
It's
broke.
very network TV like. Go ahead.
I was broke, but I met the right people.
That's
I had
when
a
you had the most fun.
whole lot of.
A woman with a purse ain't never broke.
I met a lot of.
That's
people.
cap. There's some women
I
with
had a lot
purses
of
that
fun.
you might walk
Empty
by.
purses.
Then you don't know what purse I'm talking about.
Okay. Got you.
Oh, I almost caught it.
You know a purse zips open.
I get you.
All right, y'all, we gotta go.
I just heard woman and broke.
I mean, I'm be honest. Like I was broke, like for myself, but
But not in real life.
no, but I still had my dad, and like,
Okay.
it wasn't like I was finna.
You were broke with support.
Yes, exactly.
That's dope.
That's like living in your car.
That's
when you
like
own two
college.
houses.
That's like a lot of college kids. They broke with support.
Yeah, like I think both of my parents were paying my car note at the time.
Damn.
I don't know, like they were supporting me. I was.
And you were supporting you. We were supporting me.
Yeah, we
Collective
were
effort.
supporting me. It was a family effort. Shout out to my parents. I love y'all.
No, that's right.
Right?
Big shout out to the parents out there handling that biz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all.
We love
They
you.
gave me
You know
more
what
than
I'm
good
saying?
looks. Thank you.
I love you, Mom.
And then you don't want to be. What's that J. Cole song when he said his mother knew her father knew what she was up against when he said he got into the room.
Okay, we'll come back to you with that song.
Damn.
I think everybody was confused.
You saw her voice change again?
I thought everybody was confused. Y'all know the song?
I don't know.
Yeah,
the
me
song.
neither.
I probably know it, but I don't know
Don't
it.
save
right now.
her. She don't want to be.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
literally gonna sing that because that's what we
Project
would.
Pat, don't save her.
No, but J. Cole's
She
redid
don't
it.
wanna-
He
No.
said I got her back in my room.
Why you always doing that?
She be knowing all the.
Don't save her. Are we segmenting?
That's like.
Is that what we're doing? Are we segmenting? Is that?
Oh, no.
is that
No,
cue?
we're not.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right.
the audience to join us again on
November
November
21st?
21st at 333 Lounge.
Yes,
Right.
that's the key right
Brooklyn?
there.
Go ahead.
I wasn't trying. I
Oh,
wasn't trying to.
Go ahead. Guys, I'm going to tell y'all something. We not selling no tickets at the door. I don't care if it's like just 3 of us in there. We not going to.
There could be 3 of us because we done sold hella tickets already.
I'm just saying, like, I want you to understand
Your
the
word, hella.
severity of this. We're not selling tickets at the door. If you want to come, and we hope you do, click the link in the bio on the eight at the table page and buy your ticket. I'm just saying, like, you spend like $20 on a Metro North ticket, there and back.
Spend $20 on some
$20 on
It's crazy.
a burrito at Chipotle and a drink.
and a drink. Yep.
Huh? Yeah, y'all, it's gonna be fun. I'm just
Join us at the 333.
Yeah, we got some drinks that are gonna be there, right? You guys can go ahead and hit the bar up. We're all gonna be. Actually, I might. I didn't say drinking this time.
Drinking.
I might break my
Wanna buy shots for everybody?
I might break my. I haven't drank in 2 months. Today's day, well, the 2nd of September is when I stopped. So
One day at a time, they say.
yeah, but I might break it on the 21st.
If you sell out the venue,
No.
Only if the venue sold out.
yeah, you'll drink.
I'm gonna pop a bottle on that.
I'm gonna have a bottle of champagne next to me,
Champagne.
and that's what I'm gonna do when you break your thing or whatever.
All right.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said something funny.
That's what he
Champagne.
says.
He just says he's
Champagne.
hilarious to me.
My champagne.
He's an interesting guy.
I see you, Gabby, at the 8 at the table, November 21st. No, it's.
333
I'm not
Lounge.
asking nicely no
Brooklyn.
more, guys. Hey, how about this? If you don't support us, I now know where you stand.
You're getting blocked.
Yeah, like that's how I feel.
Yes.
Like, cause at this point, it's not like if I watch you spend $20 anywhere else, which I know you have and I know you do, and you don't spend $20 to come see us when we're in your city, in your town, or nearby, that shows me where we stand.
Hey, you ain't got to
Rico's
tell me but
taking
one
this
time.
personal.
I take it personal. I take business very personal.
One time.
All right, guys, we gotta get out of here. Aaron, you guys want to close it out?
Yes, guys, thank you so much. We're talking a lot of shit, but we really do love and appreciate y'all. We hope you enjoy the content. Check out our memberships. And I'm gonna be honest, that's where you get a lot of the real juicy stuff, the fights, the arguments,
The uncut.
the
BTS.
uncut BTS, all of
Juicy.
that. So check it out by joining the YouTube membership. What else? Don't forget, November 21st. Don't forget Datebox. We have so many ways that you can support us. So please do. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching 8 at the Table.